Hello, everyone. In this week's episode, I explain what happened to Luna Key, and I will talk about why I named my island what I named my new island, and I will talk about my starters' backstories. What happened was I was on a friend's slumber island, and the worst thing that happened could happen. The Wi-Fi had a hiccup and went down for a couple of seconds while it was auto-saving. And what happened was it was writing the save file for the game and it was interrupted. And what it did is it considered it as corrupted data. So I tried to fix the data with the thing on the switch where you can fix the corrupted data, and it didn't work. It was nobody's fault except for the Wi-Fi. I tried starting the game up, and it wouldn't load. It was stuck in a loading loop. I tried loading a different game and the exact same thing. So what I did is I factory reset my Switch and I restarted everything. I originally was looking for a green airport, but when I saw my starter Jock, I had to keep the island because I really love my starter Jock. He is my favorite of all time. I decided to name my island Serenity. I know I named another island Serenity, but I didn't finish it because of who my first campsite visitor was. But I really like the name Serenity because it feels that it would make a great island name. And what the definition of serenity is peaceful, and it's a place where everybody can go who is either loved or not loved in the Animal Crossing community, and they can have a place to live where people will care about them. So on this island, there's going to be a mixture of neighbors that are liked and neighbors that are not liked. I can't wait to build this island up. Now let's go meet my starter neighbors and let's also learn about their backstories. Boone grew up in Los Angeles. He was the cool jock. He would be friends with anyone who was nice. He dated the head cheerleader, and she was just like him, and she would be friends with anyone too, but only if they were nice also. He wrote a song about his partner on how much he loves her, and he played football in school because his father played football, and he didn't want to play football, but he wanted to make his father happy. His father never told him that he had to play football, but he wanted to make his father happy by playing it anyway. He graduated high school, but his partner went to college on the East Coast. She went to Syracuse for college, while he stayed in Los Angeles for college. So they split up, but they split up on good terms. He was going to go pro, but he got injured and he hurt his leg really bad, and it was a career-ending injury. He went to his favorite place so he could clear his head. He went to Joshua Tree. He bought a house in Joshua Tree, and he was sitting in his yard in the desert, and he was playing guitar with some of his friends, and he was having a jam session with them. They played two songs that he wrote, and then the one that he wrote about his ex, he decided that he wanted to try that song out, and everyone liked the song. He also wrote a song about an old story that his grandmom used to tell him at bedtime when he was really young. It was a story that was in his family for generations. Him and his friends started a band. There's a song that he always loved growing up. His mom played it a lot, and he wanted to honor his mom by recording a cover of the song, but he wanted to sing the song as a duet with the original singer of the song. He came out of retirement to sing the song with Boone. They recorded the song together. His band topped the charts with 3 songs on the debut album. They were number 1, number 2, and number 3 on the charts. He recorded 3 videos for each song, but Boone had an idea for the videos. Instead of just making 3 different videos, he wanted to make them all connected. The band agreed and said that that's a really good idea, and they filmed the first video. The first song was that one that he wrote about his ex-partner. The video is about a football player trying out for the high school football team, but he was practicing for the big day, and he keeps missing and making mistakes. And the football player's partner is rooting for him in the stands, and finally he gets it perfectly. And at the end towards the end of the video, they were on their way to go on a date, and the car breaks down. Steam is coming out from the engine, and the football player is trying to fix the car, but it's no good. At the end of the video, it shows the couple in the car, and you think that the car is working, but the camera pans out, and you see that the car is being towed. The second video was about the injury that he had in college and his journey going into music. And by the time they got to the third video, they had a big problem. The original singer of the song that he did the duet with, he passed away, and he wanted to do the video together with that singer, but they didn't get a chance to film it. So what Boone did is he decided to do a different song. He got in contact with his ex, who moved on and got remarried to somebody else. He told her what happened and that he needed another track for the album and for a music video, and he said that he remembered a poem that she wrote in high school, and if he could turn that poem into a song. He told her that she'll get writing credits for the song, and she said, go ahead. He converted the poem into a song in 30 minutes, and they recorded it and made a music video for the song. The video is about a down-on-his-luck musician who meets a beautiful lady, but her parents don't like his job, and she ends up breaking his heart. What's supposed to have happened in the video, they were supposed to run away together, and he waited at the bus station for hours and hours, and she never showed up. So he decided that he was just going to leave and move on. Boone decided to retire from music because of hearing problems and voice issues. And he heard about the Nook's Deserted Island Getaway Package, and he thought that it would be a great way to find some new friends. So he signed up, and Tom Nook told him about the new community that's happening on Serenity. When he got to Serenity, he realized that he was home. Sherry was born on the East Coast, but she always loved Southern California. She grew up in central New York in Ithaca. She went to the worst school where the teachers played favorites, and Sherry wasn't liked by some of the teachers and definitely was not liked by the principal. But there was one teacher who cared about the students and looked out for them. Sherry loves music, always has. Her mom used to tell her that she used to dance before she could even walk. She always wanted to work in the music field. She wrote an essay on her dream job, and she got told that it's never going to happen. And Sherry's mom taught her that you always got to believe in yourself. Her mom also told her that you got to love like you never get hurt, and that she always believed in her. Sherry went on to college in Syracuse. She learned to be a DJ. She got a job offer in Los Angeles for a classic country radio station, and she jumped at that job because California. She moved to LA and she worked for the station for 10 years. On her first day, she told her boss what she was told in school, and her boss was really, really cool, and she told her that if you want to make a statement, go ahead, but she also told her that make sure that you can actually say the words that you use on the radio without getting bleeped out. She told her, make sure you tell the haters that you made it, and that she would purposely record the segment and give it to Sherry so she can send it back home to her old high school so they can listen to it. What Sherry did is she wrote out what she wanted to say to her old school, and so that her boss can approve the speech. Sherry went on for her first show and she introduced herself, and she said that she wanted to say something to my old high school, and she named the school's name. A majority of the students were not liked because they wouldn't kiss up to some of the teachers and the principal. And she said that a lot of the students were not liked by 95% of the teachers. And she wanted to say to all the people who laughed at her, that includes other students and, of course, the teachers and principal, that she made it, and she's sitting here in sunny LA at the radio station recording her show. Most of the teachers and students and principals said that I would never make it. Well, I did. I am living my dream job. I'm living in my dream paradise, Los Angeles, and I hope that the teachers are listening in through the website that you can stream the radio live 24/7. She talked to her boss and she said that she had an idea. Why not have Thursdays for an hour have independent artist showcase, and Fridays have a Vinyl Friday where they play one full album, side A and side B. And her boss said, you know what? I like that idea. Let's try it out. And she also said that I have an idea for your Wednesday show. The boss said that she wanted to try something a little different. And she immediately thought of Sherry being the first person to try it and see how it's going to work with the listeners of the station. She wanted to have a day where there's absolutely no playlist and that the DJ can play whatever they want. That means any genre of music. You can play either rock, country, you can play bachata music, or whatever genre of music that the DJ likes. They tried it out and they found out that the people loved it, so they every Wednesday on every single show it was open genre night. Sherry was so popular that she was nominated for best DJ in town, and it was a like an award show that's for like the independent radio stations in Los Angeles, and she was nominated every single year that she worked, and she won every single year that she worked at that station. 10 years go by, and she found out that her boss got fired, the real cool boss, and they hired this new person who changed the format to the station. He got rid of the classic country radio station and he decided to make it a talk radio. And Sherry felt that it was time for her to retire because she only got into radio because of music. And that she feels that the music left, it's time for her to move on. And she tried to quit, but the new owner decided to change the contracts for everybody on the radio, where if you quit your job, you can't work for another radio station for 5 years. So she just retired. She saw an ad for the Nook's Deserted Getaway package, and she talked to Tom Nook and told him her story, and he told her about the new community on Serenity. She arrived to the island on the first day she met Boone, and she felt like she was at home when she saw the island, and she also met my character, and she looked around and saw potential of a beautiful place where people can be happy and live together in peace and harmony. And she goes to Boone, "Yep, I belong here." Thank you for watching my video. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.